This is a step-by-step example on how to graph an exponential function using a table of values. So for this particular one, we need to have at least 5 points plotted on the graph and the asymptote. The asymptote for an exponential function, unless it has been translated vertically, is always at the x-axis. So I'm going to start by just drawing the asymptote. So we have a dashed line going along the x-axis. That is your horizontal asymptote. Now, the table of values for the actual function, you start with the x, and then you calculate the y. The x values is something that you come up with. You can use any values you like as long as they fit on the grid. In general, we try to use the -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 if those numbers make sense. They do here. Let's go ahead and plug them in. So when x is -2, my y will be 1/2 to the -2 power. So that is the same as 2 to the second power, which is 4. When x is -1, my y value is 1/2 to the -1 power, which is 2 to the first power, or just 2. When x is 0, my y is 1/2 to the 0 power, which of course is 1. Any number to the 0 power is 1. When x is 1, then it's 1/2 to the first power, which is just 1/2. And when x is 2, it's 1/2 to the second power, which is 1 over 2 squared, which is 1 over 4. Now we need to plot the xy coordinate pairs on the actual grid. So we'll start with -2 and 4. So when x is -2, the y value is 4. When x is -1, the y value is 2. When x is 0, y is 1. When x is 1, y is 1/2. And then when x is 2, y is 1 and 1/4, which is pretty small, so just approximate as close as you can. And then connect the dots. Do not cross your horizontal asymptote. The graph does not cross or touch this horizontal asymptote. Let's try this again. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and start by just drawing the horizontal asymptote along the x-axis. Dashed lines. And then we'll make a table of x, y values. X and y. And I'll stick with -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 for x. So y, when x is -2, y would be 3 to the -2, which is 1 over 3 squared, which is 1 over 9. When x is -1, y is 3 to the -1, which is 1 over 3 to the first, which is just 1/3. When x is 0, this is 3 to the 0, which is 1. When x is 1, this is 3 to the first power, which is just 3. And when x is 2, it's 3 squared, which is 9. All right, let's plot these. -2 on the x and 1 over 9 on the y. That is super close to the x-axis. We'll do our best here. -1 on the x and 1/3 on the y, still pretty close to the x-axis, to our horizontal asymptote. When x is 0, my y is 1, so that's this point right here. When x is 1, my y is 3, so right here. And when x is 2, y is all the way at 9. Connect the dots. Do not cross the horizontal asymptote.